morning, friends. Welcome to our cabin again. Today we're going to look into this wood stove here. For the last couple of years it's been giving us issues, troubles. It likes to create a lot of creosote. We try to burn very dry wood, but we can't always do that, so that causes creosote. But another reason why we're getting a lot of it is because of the way this stove works and the way it functions. And the stove's been broken for a couple of years now. We'll get in here real quick. We'll show you what's going on, and we'll show you what we need to do to fix it. So if you see on top here, there's a thermometer. Pop it out of there. There's a thermometer on there that it's hard to read and whatnot, so that'll get updated. We'll show you about that later. But if you pull this off of here, pull it off of there. So as you can see, there's a giant hole right here, and there's this big round area here. So there's supposed to be what's called a combustor inside here. It's basically like a catalytic converter for your car, and this right here is a bypass door. So when it's in this open position, the smoke bypasses straight up to the chimney from here. And once you get the stove up to a certain temperature, you close this door, which then sends all the smoke through this combustor, which later on, once I get one in here again, you'll see it has a bunch of holes in it. It looks like a honeycomb. The smoke will go through the combustor. It'll superheat and burn off all the excess emissions and creosote and whatnot. And then it comes through here and goes up the chimney. So it's a much cleaner burn once this is functioning properly. So because this is not functioning properly, we have a really dirty burn right now. It's been this way for a couple years. So I'm going to get online here later today, and we're going to try to find the parts to fix this part of it and get a new combustor in here, make it work again. And we'll get a new temperature gauge as well. So what happened here is this got overheated. We got it way too hot and actually melted this bottom plate. That plate is replaceable. I just got to find one. And the combustor is replaceable. I just have to find one. So that's my mission today, is to find that stuff. And then I've been digging up through here. You can see all this extra creosote. This is creosote. This is actually extremely flammable. This is the stuff that gets all built up inside your chimney here that causes chimney fires. So we'll get a shop back in here. We'll clean all that out as well. The other thing we got to fix on this stove is this seal right here. See, it's all burned up right there. And it's burned up down here. So we're not getting the air tightness that we need out of the stove right now. So that's what's going on with our stove. And I'm just now learning about a lot of this stuff. So if I'm missing some information, or if you have more information about how this works and whatnot, and just throw some comments down there. Let me know. Any good resources about these stoves would be awesome too. All right, till we get some parts, we'll see you later. Well, welcome back, friends. So here we are repairing our wood stove. We got it all apart, and so this is the, I don't even know what you call it, baffle or whatnot that melted. It got really hot, as you can tell. And it goes right there. And so what we did, this part is obsolete. We can't get it anymore. So I made one. It's a 1/4 inch thick plate steel that I cut out to fit. And I drilled and tapped and also put these nuts on there to make the little spacer legs. So yeah, now we can put our new baffle underneath, and our combustor seat goes on top, and we just bolt them together. And as you can see here, I also got some new rope This is for our door. We'll just change out that rope and get that door to seal up good again. So let me get some of this stuff together and then I will show you what it looks like when it's all together. Welcome back, friends. Here we are, back to our wood stove project. Trying to get it all freshened up for the winter. So you saw me previously redo the door here. Put my new seal in the door. And it works splendidly. So that part's done. Now we ordered some parts. This should be our new catalyst. There's your catalyst, or combustor, however you want to say it. That'll fit in there, and your smoke will go through that. You put the cooktop on here. There's a thermometer that sits right here. Tells you the temperature of the catalyst, and this one, as you see, is really hard to read anymore. I don't even know if it's calibrated right anymore. So we ordered another one. It's a big box for a thermometer. There you go. The thermometer you can read. It's right there. Pretty. So there's two more things I want to do to the stove. As you can see, this sits up too high. This should be sitting flush. There's a gasket I put in here last winter because the old one was so rotten. But I couldn't find the right size gasket. This is a 3/8 gasket. It needs a 5/16. We're going to get a new gasket for that, and we'll re-gasket that so this sits nice and level again. Oh, and the last thing we have to do is we have to clean out our whole chimney pipe. And once we have this catalyst in here working again, our creosote buildup will be way less. So friends, welcome back. So this multi-day project of getting this stove back up and running again for us for the winter. This is the last day we're going to work on it. So we got our new combustor, we got our new diverter under the combustor, everything's all cleaned out inside. We got new seals in the door, new seals on the top. Today we're going to take apart this chimney and clean out this chimney pipe. We're going to start outside. We're going to clean out the main chimney pipe, then we're going to come inside. We'll take this elbow section off. Alright, so let's get started. We're going to go out and clean the chimney. Rain hat. We'll pull our plug out the bottom of our clean out. Can't really see anything up there. It's dark. It's a dark tunnel. So we'll use our clean out brush. Alright friends, well the outside's all clean now, but this part right here is going to be the dirty part, because this part we don't really clean but maybe once a year. So it's not too hard. Oh yeah, this is going to make a mess. Look at that, all that creosote. Just take this one right outside. Right here. Yeah, last time we cleaned this on the deck. Don't clean it on your deck. Now you can see what this stuff is. It's creosote. And extremely flammable. Look at that.
Pretty bad.
I can all these flush straight now.
Firebox.
Firebox. Alright, so we're going to shove this stuff to the outside. So here we go. Let's clean our arteries. Just out of the elbow piece. Here we go. All right, one last step. Start a fire.
Start a fire.
That's our yearly stove cleaning and repair. So hopefully we have a lot less creosote buildup this year, because now my catalyst combustor is fully functioning again. Well,